Hola a todos y bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be learning the most important Spanish verbs with past tense conjugations. Hoy en este video vamos a aprender los verbos más importantes del español con las conjugaciones de tiempo pasado. Antes de empezar, before we begin, be sure to check out my beginner Spanish language courses. These courses are a way to help you to master some of the most important grammar rules in Spanish and to help you to begin creating and speaking Spanish sentences. The link is in the description of this video below. Ahora vamos a empezar. Recordar means to remember in English. And for the conjugations of the verb recordar in the preterite, one of the past tenses of Spanish, we have yo recordé, I remembered, tú recordaste, you remembered, él, ella, usted recordó, he, she, you formal remembered, nosotros, nosotras recordamos, we remembered, vosotros, vosotras recordasteis, you all remembered, and vosotros and vosotras is primarily used in Spain. Ellos, ellas, ustedes recordaron. They or you all remembered. The verb llamar means to call in English. And for the conjugations of the verb llamar in the preterite, we have yo llamé, I called. Tú llamaste, you called. Él, ella, usted llamó. He, she, you formal called. Nosotros, nosotras llamamos. We called. Vosotros, vosotras llamasteis. You all called. Ellos, ellas, ustedes llamaron. They or you all called. Encontrar means to find. And for the conjugations of the verb encontrar in the preterite, we have yo encontré, I found. Tú encontraste, you found. Él, ella, usted encontró. He, she, you formal found. Nosotros, nosotras encontramos. We found. Vosotros, vosotras encontrasteis. You all found. Ellos, ellas, ustedes encontraron. They or you all found. The verb buscar means to look for. And for the conjugations of the verb buscar, in the preterite, we have yo busqué, I looked for. Tú buscaste, you looked for. Él, ella, usted buscó. He, she, you formal looked for. Nosotros, nosotras buscamos. We looked for. Vosotros, vosotras buscasteis. You all looked for. Ellos, ellas, ustedes buscaron. They or you all looked for. Tomar means to take or to drink. And for the conjugations of the verb tomar in the preterite, we have yo tomé, I took. Tú tomaste, you took. Él, ella, usted tomó. He, she, you formal, took. Nosotros, nosotras, tomamos. We took. Vosotros, vosotras, tomasteis. You all took. Ellos, ellas, ustedes, tomaron. They or you all took. Hablar means to speak or to talk. And for the conjugations of the verb hablar in the preterite, we have yo hablé, I spoke. Tú hablaste, you spoke. Él, ella, usted habló. He, she, you formal, spoke. Nosotros, nosotras hablamos. We spoke. Vosotros, vosotras hablasteis. You all spoke. Ellos, ellas, ustedes hablaron. They or you all spoke. Pensar means to think, or it can also mean to plan. And for the conjugations of the verb pensar in the preterite, we have yo pensé, I thought. Tú pensaste, you thought. Él, ella, usted pensó. He, she, you formal, thought. Nosotros, nosotras pensamos. We thought. Vosotros, vosotras pensasteis. You all thought. Ellos, ellas, ustedes pensaron. They or you all thought. Quedar means to stay in English. And for the conjugations of the verb quedar in the preterite, we have yo quedé, I stayed. Tú quedaste, you stayed. Él, ella, usted quedó. He, she, you formal, stayed. Nosotros, nosotras quedamos. We stayed. Vosotros, vosotras quedasteis. You all stayed. Ellos, ellas, ustedes quedaron. They or you all stayed. Llevar means to bring or to carry. And for the conjugations of the verb llevar in the preterite, we have yo llevé, I brought. Tú llevaste, you brought. Él, ella, usted llevó. He, she, you formal, brought. Nosotros, nosotras llevamos. We brought. Vosotros, vosotras llevasteis. You all brought. Ellos, ellas, ustedes llevaron. They or you all brought. Mirar means to watch or to look at. And for the conjugations of the verb mirar, in the preterite we have yo miré, I watched. Tú miraste, you watched. Él, ella, usted miró. He, she, you formal watched. Nosotros, nosotras miramos, we watched. Vosotros, vosotras mirasteis, you all watched. Ellos, ellas, ustedes miraron. They or you all watched. Caminar means to walk. And for the conjugations of the verb caminar in the preterite, we have yo caminé, I walked. Tú caminaste, you walked. Él, ella, usted caminó. He, she, you formal walked. Nosotros, nosotras caminamos. We walked. Vosotros, vosotras caminasteis. You all walked. Ellos, ellas, ustedes caminaron. They or you all walked. Dejar means to leave. And for the conjugations of the verb dejar, in the preterite we have yo dejé, I left. Tú dejaste, you left. Él, ella, usted dejó. He, she, you formal left. Nosotros, nosotras dejamos. We left. Vosotros, vosotras dejasteis. You all left. Ellos, ellas, ustedes dejaron. They or you all left. The verb escuchar means to listen. And for the conjugations of the verb escuchar, in the preterite we have yo escuché, I listened. Tú escuchaste, you listened. Él, ella, usted escuchó. He, she, you formal listened. Nosotros, nosotras escuchamos. We listened. Vosotros, vosotras escuchasteis. You all listened. Ellos, ellas, ustedes escucharon. They or you all listened. Llegar means to arrive. And for the conjugations of the verb llegar in the preterite we have yo llegué, I arrived. Tú llegaste, you arrived. Él, ella, usted llegó. He, she, you formal arrived. Nosotros, nosotras llegamos. We arrived. Vosotros, vosotras llegasteis. You all arrived. Ellos, ellas, ustedes llegaron. They or you all arrived. Tocar means to touch, or it can also mean to knock. For the conjugations of the verb tocar In the preterite, we have yo toqué, I touched. Tú tocaste, you touched. Él, ella, usted tocó. He, she, you formal touched. Nosotros, nosotras tocamos. We touched. Vosotros, vosotras tocasteis. You all touched. Ellos, ellas, ustedes tocaron. They or you all touched. Empezar means to begin or to start. And for the conjugations of the verb empezar, in the preterite we have yo empecé, I began. Tú empezaste, you began. Él, ella, usted empezó. He, she, you formal began. Nosotros, nosotras empezamos. We began. Vosotros, vosotras empezasteis. You all began. Ellos, ellas, ustedes empezaron. They or you all began. Y eso completa el video. Be sure to check out my free beginner Spanish language learning guide available in the description of this video. Also, check out my beginner Spanish language courses available on Teachable at chelsealovely.teachable.com. El enlace está en la descripción de este video abajo. The link is in the description of this video below. Así que muchísimas gracias por ver este video. Thank you very much for watching this video and please subscribe to my channel. Suscríbanse a mi canal.